Victor! Victor! Victor!
Good morning, sir, or good afternoon. You have slept in very late today. Here is your breakfast and some letters.
What time is it?
It is 1 hour and a quarter, monsieur. Please ring the bell after you finish your breakfast. I will leave now. Quiet!
I will read Harry's letter later. Was it all true? Had the portrait really changed? Or had it been simply my own imagination that had made me see a look of envy where there had been a look of joy? Surely a painted canvas could not alter. Such thing is absurd. I will tell this funny tale to Basil. But how vivid is my recollection of the whole thing? I really did see the touch of cruelty around the warped lips. Should I move it? No. Why not let it stay there? What is the use of knowing? If the thing was true, it was terrible. If it was not true, why trouble about it? But what if Basil comes and asks to look at his own picture? He'll do that surely. I must examine it right at once. Anything would be better than this dreadful state of doubt. Oh, but first, I must close the doors. What? This is not me! Oh, how could this be? How is this possible? Is it science? Could there be some subtle affinity between the chemical atoms and the soul that was within me? Could it be that what the soul thought they realized? That what a dream they made true? Or was there some other more terrible reason? At least one thing was sure. This made me conscious about how unjust, how cruel I had been to Silver Bay. But it is not too late to make reparation for this. She could still be my wife. I must write a letter to Silver Bay right now. Tell her to forgive me.
Dorian, my dear boy, I must see you. Let me in at once. I need to see you. I can't bear you shutting yourself up like this. Dorian! Dorian! Dorian!
Wait.
I am sorry for it all, Dorian. but you must not think too much of it.
Do you mean Sybil Vane?
Yes, of course. It is dreadful from one point of view. But, Dorian, it is not your fault.
Yes, it was. It was my fault entirely. I was brutal, perfectly brutal to her that night. But it is all right now. I am not sorry for nothing has happened. It has taught me to know myself better.
Ah, Dorian, I am so glad you take it that way. I was afraid I would find you plunged in remorse and tearing that nice curly hair of yours.
I have been, but now I am perfectly happy. I know what conscience is. To begin with, it is not what you told me it was. It is the divinest thing in us. Don't sneer at it, Harry, anymore. At least not before me. I want to be good. I can't bear the idea of myself being hideous.
Well, a very charming artistic basis for ethics. Dorian, I congratulate you on it. But how are you going to begin?
By marrying Sybil Vane.
Marrying Sybil Vane? But, my dear Dorian!
Yes, Harry, I know what you're going to say. Something dreadful about marriage. Don't say it. Don't ever say things of that kind to me again. 2 days ago, I asked Sybil to marry me. I am not going to break my word to her. She is to be my wife.
Your wife? Dorian, didn't you get my letter? I wrote to you this morning and sent that note down by my own men.
Your letter? Oh yes, I remember. I have not read it yet, Harry. I was afraid there might be something in it that I wouldn't like.
You know nothing then?
What do you mean?
Dorian, my letter, don't be frightened, was to tell you that Sybil Vane died.
Dead! Sybil dead? It is not true. It is horrible lie. How dare you say it?
It is quite true, Dorian. It is all in the morning papers.
Did Sybil all hurt? I can't bear it, but be quick. Tell me everything at once.
Let me tell you what happened. It was no accident, Dorian. She was leaving the theater with her mother, about 12:30 or so. She said she had forgotten something upstairs. They waited some time for her, but she didn't come down again. They ultimately found her lying dead on the floor of her dressing room. She had swallowed something by mistake, some dreadful thing they use at theaters. I don't know what it was, but it had either prussic acid or white lead in it. I should fancy it was prussic acid, as she seemed to have died instantly.
Harry, it is terrible.
Yes, it's very tragic, of course, but you must not get yourself mixed up in it. Dorian, you mustn't let this get on your nerves. You must come and dine with me, and afterwards, we'll forget it and we'll go to the opera.
So I have murdered Sybil Vane. Murdered her as surely as if I had cut her little throat with a knife. Yet tonight, I am to dine with you, and then go on the opera. How extraordinary dramatic life is.
Just think of it this way. Sybil Vane has killed herself for you. I wish that I had ever such an experience. It would have made me love for the rest of my life. The one charm of the past is that it's in the past.
But she will never come back to life again.
No, she will never come to life. She has played her last part. But the girl never really lived, and so she has never really died. To you, at least, she was a dream, a phantom that Felina drew Shakespeare's plays and left them lovelier for its presence. I redrew with Shakespeare's music, sounded richer and more full of joy.
You have explained me to myself, Harry. I felt that all that you have said, but somehow I was afraid of it, and I could not express it to myself. How well you know me. But we will not talk again of what has happened. It has been a marvelous experience, that is all. I wonder if life has still in store for me anything as marvelous. You are certainly my best friend. No one has ever understood me as you have. I think I shall join you to the opera, Harry. Go outside and get the car ready. I will join you.
All right, I will be outside then.
The picture is still the same. I received the news of Sybil's death before I had known it myself. This portrait would be the most magical of mirrors. Is it as it had revealed to me my own body, so it would reveal to me my own soul.